It's time to talk. It's time to talk about something important, guys. It is time to talk. I had a comment from the Fitness Vault, so shout out to the Fitness Vault. Thank you for leaving that comment. And he's saying it's his birthday, but he doesn't know if he should go for a cheat meal. He doesn't know if he should let go. He's feeling a little bit stressed. I feel in the similar boat as you, to be honest. It's like if the gym, the fitness world, being in shape, being lean, takes over all our life to a point where even on our birthday, even when we're invited to go out, we feel kind of guilty. We feel out of our comfort zone just for eating an extra cookie because we feel like it's gonna ruin all the progress we've made. We become in this abdiction, addicted to abs, addicted to being shredded, addicted to keeping in shape. But for what are we doing this? For the sake of what? For who? We're not even bodybuilders. We're not even getting paid to compete. Chances are maybe you're not even competing, but here you are trying to maintain that craziest body fat percentage and the craziest routine and lifestyle that is isolating you from the world. Why? Just because for the sake of self-improvement, we're thinking, you know what? I just gotta keep building that body because then I'll feel productive. Because maybe we don't have another goal, another vision, and all our effort is being put somewhere that is not gonna really give us a lot on the long term. This body, this flesh, eventually will disappear. All right, we are made out of sand, and to sand we shall return, right? After 50, 60 years, do you think that you will regret not having that cake for your birthday? Or would you be happy at 75 years and be like, yes, I didn't eat that cookie for my birthday. Finally, I reached the goal that I want. No, I don't think you'll care about that. And I think that you will regret missing out on all those events. And to be honest with you, fitness can easily become a cult, all right? Bodybuilding can easily become a cult, especially for high performers, for people like me and you, where all we think about is overperform. We are kind of like professional athletes in our mind. We want to make the best out of the best. So even if we need to eat sand, we will do it. But sometimes we gotta put things into perspective and ask ourselves, is it worth it? Is what I'm getting back, is the return of my investment worth it? Is it okay if I get a little bit more extra fat on my body, but then I can go enjoy one whole month in Mexico eating whatever I want? What is the outcome that eating whatever I want for a whole month will give me, as opposed to keep suffering and keep staying lean and eating my tuna salad and then staying lean and then over analyzing every meal that I eat, and then if it's my birthday I get stressed because I don't want to eat out. Guys, this will just make us weak, and you gotta understand that this is making you weak. All right, it's making me weak. It's making all the fitness freaks, we become weak because we don't become very adaptable. We don't let randomness, we don't let the world, the universe, God act in our life. We're trying to control everything and we try to be so lean, kind of preserve that body and preserve our gains because we associate all the hard work we did to our body fat percentage. But it's very, 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 very sad life to live. Trust me, I've been living this life for the sake of self-improvement. All right, I've been grinding, I've been training day in, day out. I've been eating my meals day in, day out. For the last year, maybe I haven't even went out of my diet plan, not even a day. Even when I was on vacation, I would force everybody to come with me to Chipotle so I can order my lean meat and my veggies and all this BS. Come on, stop it. We have to stop it at a certain point, all right? I don't think that's what a man should be, because then we become very, very, very weak because we try to control everything. And as soon as something is different in our life, or as soon as we get off of our diet a bit, it's like if the whole world fell apart. We need more vision. We need more perspective in life. Some people somewhere in the world are living without any food. What would happen to you if you were forced to eating the only Kit Kat bar that there is, because that's the only thing you can have for survival? All right, it's like if it becomes counterproductive because we're trying to be fit and we're trying to build that craziest body, but it's making us weak because we become kind of very dependent to every single thing we're doing to it, so the body becomes so fragile. All right, and that shouldn't be it. All right, so that shouldn't be it. What I would tell you is let go, my friend. You gotta let go a little bit. You gotta let go. Maybe take a little break off of it, because your central nervous system is definitely burnt out, and being burnt out is not just by overtraining, but it could be by dieting or overthinking the diet, overthinking the training. All right, we're making a crazy fuss out of everything. Okay, a bit more fat, a bit more carbs, a bit more protein. Oh, maybe I should add some cardio. For what? Think about, what are you getting out of all of this? The goal is just being fit. Is it to pick up chicks? If you want to pick up chicks, man, chicks love lean dudes. Just get a bit leaner. Pay attention to your diet, but not too much, because then you become too veiny and they don't like that. But ask yourself, I think it's just because we are not asking ourselves the right question, and it's not because we don't want to, it's just because we're not seeing the word clearly. We don't have that perspective, that vision, and we end up trying to be busy. So for us, being busy and being productive is associated with suffering. That's just the fitness word. So when you have nothing to do, you're like, okay, I'll just do more cardio. If it's your birthday, you're like, no, I'm gonna skip eating healthy. I'm gonna skip eating my cake because I want to get ahead. I want to get ahead. But that doesn't necessarily get you ahead. What if you're overstressing your body? Cortisol level is so high, and now, I don't know, you're just too drained, you're too flat, you're too depleted, you're losing muscle mass, but here you are eating your tuna for your birthday, but your body was pretty much would have benefited from a nice sweet. Maybe it would lower that stress, help your hormonal health, get you some fat, get you some sugar, help your brain a bit, see things clearly. All right, guys, don't fall into that addiction, because it's making man weak. It's making me weak. I'm going through it. Trust me, I'm going through it. Last Saturday, I went out with a friend to a restaurant, and all night I'm tripping. I'm like, oh my God, there was so much fat on those veggies. I kind of got pissed at the waiter. I'm like, man, I told you I don't want butter. It's like, come on, man. The guy's putting you some butter on those veggies. Just eat them. It feels like we become so... It's the cult of the image. The cult of the... I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out too, man. You're not the only one. And I know that there's a lot of dudes in that. And I'd much rather be a guy that don't really care much about my physique. Maybe be a little bit more overweight than I am now. But be adaptable to the word. All right, because when you're so strict, you're stopping all... Everybody will know that you will say no when they invite you. Hey, bro, let's go out for dinner. No, I can't. I gotta eat my meals. Hey, bro, let's go out for a drink. No, I can't. I don't drink. Hey, bro, let's go smoke. No, I don't smoke. I'm healthy. What a boring life are we living? We don't drink. We don't smoke. We don't party. Yeah, it's healthy, but I would even argue it's not even healthy, because it's restricting too much. We become living like in a cave. We're isolating ourselves and just going through that same routine, and you get isolated and isolated and isolated. So we gotta break free, man. We gotta break free. Imagine yourself, you're in a prison, and you gotta break free of that prison. And every time that mindset comes of, hey bro, I gotta eat healthy, shut that voice down and tell that voice to get out of your mind. Get out of your mind, because you're free. You're free. Starting now, you're free, my man. You're free. Go and fly, because you can have that extra piece of cake, and you can have a little bit more carbs if you feel like it. All right? Think about the long term. You can have a little bit more meat. You can have a little bit more eggs, have some fat. Enjoy your life, and think about the fact of letting go and de-stressing. What is the outcome that will come out of it? And it will be so much greater than restricting those 300 calories that you didn't eat. Because maybe if you say yes to go for a beer, and then you go out for a beer with your friends, and now you're all relaxed, you're having a chat, you're meeting that beautiful girl, and next thing you know, opportunities are showing up, and you have this, and you have a new job, and a new girlfriend, and now you relax, and then your testosterone level go up, and your cortisol is going down, and then you're less stressed, and then you go back home, and life is so good. For what? Because you had an extra beer and you said yes. All right. And getting that beer, yeah, let's say it's 1,000 calorie extra and you went out with your friend and you let go a little bit, but I don't think it will just come, I think it will bring a lot better outcome than not having that 1,000 calorie, staying home and doing nothing and just staying stressed and stressed and stressed. You gotta get out of yourself, dig yourself out of that hole. And the only way to do so is when next time someone invites you somewhere, say yes, go outside. And this is not the advice that we would give to regular people, right? But we are kind of high performer and we get isolated in this world after after 25, 30, 35, doesn't matter the age, but don't let fitness control you. All right, it's like the film Fight Club, where the guy tells Brad Pitt tells the main actor, he tells him, what you control, what you own ends up owning you. The body that you have ends up owning you. Don't let it be your case. Don't let it be your case. Have control over your body. If you want to go for that piece of cake, go for it, man, and enjoy it. And don't need to do an extra cardio for it. You're not suffering. You're not cheating yourself. We have to take away that idea of cheat meal. It's not a cheat meal. You're training yourself. You've been training for 7 days a week. Treat yourself, my friend. It's your birthday. Treat yourself. You don't want to work out. It's okay. Do something else. All right. Use fitness to enhance your life. Don't use fitness to put you in a hole, to put you in a cycle, to put you in a routine, to put you in a pit, to put you somewhere where you're isolated of the world. You have no more friends. You have no more anybody that calls you because they know you're this boring guy that doesn't do anything, that doesn't even go out and is just staying home waiting for his next meal and his next workout. I mean, if that would be my life and there would be nobody on earth, man, I would just freaking call it a life and I would just check out, because that's not a way of living. All right, we're social creatures, we're social humans, and the more we focus on bodybuilding, the more we're focusing inwardly, and the more we become selfish. And man, nobody cares about your body fat percentage. What people care about is your vibe, your energy, your intentions, your soul. All right, the body, okay, yeah, you look good. Okay, yeah, you're lean, but who cares, man? Let's talk about deeper stuff. And I'm not just talking about you, I'm talking to myself, man, because seriously, I've been in this too. Yesterday was kind of my refeed day, and then I'm like looking at the rice and I want to like maximize every bite, and then I'm like, oh, but I don't want to have too much. It's like, come on, I gotta shut up that voice in my head and just enjoy it. There was the Super Bowl, my brother with his girlfriend eating pizza. I didn't grab a bite. I wanted, man. I was craving that pizza, but I'm like, yeah, no. Maybe I'm gonna compete in 3 months. Stop it. Well, it is what it is, man. All of that to say you're not alone. If other guys are going through it, leave it in the comments. Let's just create that brotherhood where we're kind of bringing each other up and motivating people and giving each other advices, I'm going through the same thing. I'm not gonna be that guy that always comes and gives you all the answers because, man, I'm just as screwed as you are in terms of body dysmorphia, if it's called. I don't even know. See you soon. Ciao. Happy birthday, by the way. I hope you had that cake, man. I hope you had that cake. Enjoy it. And don't worry about it. I know from your comments that you're a beast and whatever you do, you will succeed. Keep it up, my man. Focus on a bigger vision. Something more than just our body. I don't know. Maybe start, I don't know. Open up something, put more your focus over there. I think we don't have enough things to give our energy. So we start over focusing on the size of our biceps and our body fat percentage, which is all vanity. See you soon.